But not here.
No, we have to get out of here. Hi guys, we're here now.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
If you can hear or see us, please let us know.
Nope.
We're trying to connect here. I don't know if you can hear us. Please drop us a few lines.
No. Think now it's connected.
Should be.
Should be, yeah. Let's see. Huh?
Super slow.
Should be connected now. No, it's normal.
Yes.
She's over there. It's a little bit slower than
Somebody
normal.
there?
Hold on. Yeah. No.
It's like half minute delay. Like half minute delay.
No, good.
Huh?
Lars and Michael were there. We can hear and see you. Thank you. First time is hard. So guys, thanks for being here. We decided to do this live because we had a lot of people asking about how things in Madeira. So we decided to do a little live to talk to you about it. And you want to start? I want to start.
We wait for questions.
Yeah, we will start with the questions I got from Instagram. What?
You have to wait a little bit.
Cheers. Guys, we have new mugs. So
Finally arrived.
Yeah.
And we're drinking our special tea from Madeira.
Mm-hmm. So we start with the question from Lars and Mike on Instagram. How did you guys meet? Well, actually, I ordered him in the catalog in Brazil. There was a catalog for German guys, and I ordered him. So, no, we met in.
I came half price.
Yeah, because when we met, he was still married. He was separated, but he was still married, so it was discounted, but it was expensive. No, actually, we met in a bar in Ireland. When the first day I arrived in Ireland, we met in a bar.
By accident. We didn't meet there on Tinder or one of those apps.
We went to watch football.
No, I went to watch football.
Me too.
With my friend. I was there first.
No, I was there first. I saw you coming. Haha.
Well, then you tell the story.
But I was there first. And then they arrived, they had the table reserved, and they saw me and my sister, so they invited us. We had the Bayern jerseys.
Because the bar was fully booked, it was very packed, and then they had no seats to sit, and I had a table for like 4 or 6 reserved. Barely nobody showed up, just a friend of mine, and then we just saw them in the distance and thought, okay, since they're supporting the same team, we might as well just ask them to join us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's how we met. And the first day I arrived in Ireland 5 years ago.
And then she followed me everywhere.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. And I have to say, he was not very friendly the day we met.
Well, I had a bad day at work. I was fighting with the business owner because they were treating the staff very bad. So I was always fighting for the staff. And I was fighting with my ex-wife because she was just doing bullshit all the time online and troubled. I didn't even want to go to the bar because I just said, I called my friend and said, look, I'm staying at home. I don't want to see no one. If I see anyone else, I'll just start kill people. But then I said, no, I can't leave him alone. And so I went. But I said to him, okay, look, I just watched the game. I drink some beer and then I go home. I don't want to socialize much. And then they joined us expecting to talk.
Yeah, the usual, yeah.
Yeah, but it worked out at the end.
Yeah. This was 5 years ago. Next week will be 5 years from it.
Now we're here in Madeira.
Yep.
Trying to work our channel.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely.
We have a question from Juliana. How's the weather in Madeira in winter? So it's pretty much 20 degrees all winter long. We have
between 15.
Yeah, between 15 and 20. But it's way warmer than in Ireland.
Way warmer.
Way warmer.
And way less rain.
Yeah.
Because here we don't even have heating in the apartment. We don't need heating. There's no heating.
We already have jackets.
Yeah. So we just, if it gets cold in the evening, if we have a little cotton blanket which we put over the legs when we watch TV, or we put a few candles on, and then it's super warm here.
Mm-hmm. Let's see the next question. We have a question from Mac. How are you doing to earn a living? Actually, we do a little bit of everything. Actually, we are digital nomads. I'm photographer, and we do video production. We do video editing. We do photo editing. We sell photos in the image banks. What else? We're co-writing. We do a little bit of everything.
We do design, logo designs.
Yeah.
It's whatever comes around, we mostly do it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go back into tour guiding, but due to COVID and the pandemic, it's a little bit tricky, because when you have no tourists, nobody needs a tour guide. So, and going alone on your tour is kind of boring, especially if you don't like the guide.
Yeah.
You have to hang out with yourself the whole day. So I have to wait until COVID is back, and then I'm trying to go into walking tours in Funchal, or maybe I gang up with a driver which I can trust, and we will do some day tours in English and German all over the island. But that it's maybe end of year, maybe next year, because I have no hope in this COVID going away anytime soon.
Not for tourism anyway. No, I think the people they're still in the other chat. They didn't come to this chat yet.
Yeah, but we should say in the other chat.
I said in the other chat, yeah. For them to join this one, because the other chat they couldn't open. There was a problem with the other chat I couldn't open, so starters.
When YouTube gives you lemons.
Yeah. We have a question from Vanessa. She sent us on Instagram asking what are we going to do for Valentine's Day tomorrow? And Nothing, yeah. Basically.
No, actually, this is the first year that we go for a restaurant. Well, very early dinner at 2:00.
Yeah.
Lunch.
Due
to my friend COVID again. Because normally we do nothing, or normally since we're dating, we had no time to do anything on Valentine's Day, because we both work kind of tourism and photography, and Valentine's Day is kind of those busy days where everybody books the hotels, the restaurants, the photographers for some romance.
Mm-hmm.
So we never had time to do anything together at the same day. So this year we booked the table in our favorite place. And they offer a 3-course Valentine's lunch, dinner, food, thingamajig for €20 per person.
Yeah, 1950,
including 2 beer or 2 glasses of wine, and then fika at the end.
Yeah.
So let's see how that works. We will make a video out of it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very romantic, loving video.
Yeah. For the first time, we have some Valentine's Day, but we didn't buy presents. We never buy presents for each other.
No, normally we buy just equipment.
Yeah. So this year we just bought
more technical stuff.
We just bought a voice recorder that we needed. So, but we didn't get delivered yet, so no present.
Yeah, very high tech voice recorder. It has a software to translate the speech into text, which is nice because a few years ago I was writing short stories and published them for a small little label, and I would like to go back to it when I have some time. While she's editing, I can just sit somewhere where it's quiet and come up with a few new stories, and I want to put them into text and then onto ebooks, and maybe later into audiobooks for blind people or legally blind people or people which are just too lazy to read print.
And Lars and Michael, they're asking, what type of tours do you do?
The best tours. I did free walking tours in Switzerland. I started first for the tourism board, the Swiss tourism board, and they paid us well in the beginning. So we got a big portion of the money they would charge the tours, and they would forward that to the guides, and then they got more and more greedy. And towards the end of my career with this tourism board, I decided, no, I'm not getting ripped off by those greedy bastards. So I convinced a few guides to rebel and stand up for our rights. And we left the tourism board in Switzerland, and we did our own tours. We had to publish in newspapers, we had to go on the internet and advertise ourselves, which was hard in the beginning because the tourism board tried to jeopardize us where they can and then throw big stones in it. And since I was well connected due to Carnival in Switzerland, I knew a lot of very important people in town. So I convinced them just to come onto our site and go against the official tourism board, which they did. And we did historical walking tours. We would show the main attractions. We had like we had like pre-planned tours, like let's say tour A to B to C, and then the tour operator could just pick out what he wants, what time, what kind of area he wants to cover for his group, and then they would bring the bus and we would divide the group and go. Or we had specialized groups or specialized tours in the evening where we sat medieval Basel, and we as the tour guides and a few friends fellowship would dress up in medieval costumes, and we would walk through the city as we called them the glimmer man who just lights the street lights in town. And then we would walk and pretend we're lighting the lights, and then we would be attacked by robbers, or we would see some ladies coming home, or we did very specialized things. We did also hidden tours in tunnels and in basements, medieval basements where you normally can't get in because they're all privately owned. So we always had to beg for the keys and the right to get in, which was really interesting for the people who booked us, because you normally would have no chance to get in. A few times I was half legal in it, but I told my guys, please be quiet, follow me, and if something happens, blame me. Which was nice. We never had really trouble. I got caught once, and the owner was not so happy, but then at the next day I went back and apologized, and I got the key for his basement, so it worked out even better.
Good. Hi, Rodolfo. Hello. Thanks for joining us. Guys, just give me 1 second. I need to take my glasses. I forgot about it.
It's here.
You can keep talking. It's there.
Of course, I'm organized.
Thank you.
I'm German.
Thank
We're very
you.
organized people. And so if you have any more questions, just leave them down. She will read.
Hi, Natalia. Thanks for watching. And guys, you can ask questions in English. You can ask questions in German and Portuguese. Any beer or wine tours?
Who's asking?
I don't know how to pronounce this. That's Schnatzi. Sorry. I butchered your name.
I did
in Madeira.
No, in Switzerland, I did the walking tours. In Ireland, I was a pub crawl guide for Sunday month. So we did pub crawls, not very, well, classy or not very historical relevant. All you do, you collect groups or people who want to join. You start off in the bar, you bring them to 5 other bars during the night, and in between you do shout outs and tell them what's the next special deal on shots and whatever. And you would always try to schedule a time when you're going to leave the bar, and then you had to run like a German Shepherd to find your flock, all your sheep, to bring them sound and safe to the next bar, which was kind of a stressful job at times, because when people get drunk, they kind of feel like invincible. So you have to pull them out of the street and just save their lives before the truck hits them. So I did this for a while. Now, in Madeira wine and beer tours, if there is a request or if there is people or if you have a group which is interested in it, we will certainly look into it or work something out, or maybe we do a poncha tour, we do different poncha bars in Camara de Lobos, or beer tours. It's kind of limited because every bar has corral. And then you go to the next bar and you have more corral, and the next one you have more corral. There's nothing wrong with corral because corral is an amazing beer. So if anybody from corral is watching, guys, I'm your man. Hire me. There is a craft beer bar here in Funchal, the beer house, just at the marina, which I love. There will be a video coming up soon of them just to explain their 25-year anniversary now at the moment. They have a very nice beer now at the moment. It's a 25-year anniversary beer. It has 14%. It's a dark beer. It tastes like an imperial stout / Belgian ale / whatever was left in the Madeira wine barrel. So it's a very heavy beer, and you should drink it as a dessert.
It's super delicious.
I started with 100 ml. Then I had a Kaneka. So 500 ml. And I took 1 liter home in a takeaway bottle. And Patricia and I drank the beer at home, then on the couch and watched some Netflix. It's a very strong beer.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So beer tours, it's kind of limited. Wine tours we could do. I'm not really the wine expert anymore. I mean, we have already connections to vineyards due to the wine festival here in Madeira, where we have to go and do a vlog on the vineyards. But we're waiting for the grapes to hang and to look beautiful, and then we'll have something wine tour related. I don't know. Maybe in the future.
Yeah.
If I get a little bit more classy, I will change my shirt and definitely do wine tours. Yeah.
And Klaus and Michael, what's your favorite place on the island? We have to say we didn't visit much of the island yet because at the moment we don't have a car. I got my driver's license from Portugal, my Portuguese driver's license, but I don't drive for like 10 years. So I'm a little bit scared.
What could be possibly go wrong?
Nothing yet.
I'll trust you with my
I don't drive for over 10 years, so I'm planning to do first a few driving lessons to start driving again. So we'll take a car after. But so far we visit like Porto da Cruz. We love Porto da Cruz. Porto Moniz is our favorite place.
It's hard to say what's the favorite place because all of Madeira is so beautiful.
Yeah.
And then if you say this is our favorite place and we come into the next village and they're going to beat us up and chase us out of the village, I don't want to chance this. So Porto Moniz, we have been there a few times.
Yeah, 3 or 4
for our
times,
wedding. We have been there.
Yeah.
Which was nice. We have friends in Porto Moniz. We like it because it's nice and quiet, and if you hang out with the locals, it's not so quiet anymore, but it's still still nice, and you might as well have a headache in the morning. But that's okay. What was the place where we got married?
Ponte de São Lourenço.
Yes, this one.
Ponte de São Lourenço.
It's very nice too.
It's very beautiful.
We got married there just at the edge of the cliffs.
Yeah.
So she picked this place. think for a purpose.
Yeah.
Because if I would have said no, you would have just kicked me off the cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like also here in Funchal now, we like Praia de Famosa.
Yeah, this is the next question of them. What's your favorite place to eat or just relax in nature? I would say it's Praia de Formosa at the moment.
Yeah, it's closed now because the promenade collapsed there during the last storm. Now we like the Praia de Famosa, the restaurant down there.
No, guys, I'll go back to the other questions in a minute. So I didn't escape you.
So Praia de Famosa, the restaurant at the Paddle Beach, it's one of those beach kiosk restaurants. I don't know how you name it. It's super beautiful because when you sit out in the front, you're at the Paddle Beach and you hear the waves coming in and out, and it's super zen-y, relaxing. They also do a extremely nice maracuja lemonade if you don't like alcohol.
Amazing.
If you like alcohol, they do an even better maracuja caipirinha.
Yeah.
And also in the back of the restaurant, they have like a little backyard with palm trees and I don't know. It's a nice place. I mean, this place, the place we like really nice. We like really much because it's out in the nature. Next door where we live, shit, we give away our address. Now they're gonna hunt us. In walking distance of our place, it's Hoi Hoi, Mozambique.
Yeah.
The chicken place. The owner is amazing, and we eat there frequently or take takeout. Yeah. So that's the place. It's the beer house, obviously. Because I'm German and I was born for beer, so I always have to go and do quality checks on all the beers.
So let's go back to top. Hello from Canada. Hi.
Where from Canada?
Yeah. And Deborah. Hi, my friend. Hi, Deborah. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, friends.
Yeah. Apparently, yes. And Chrissy, how did you decide on Madeira? I believe Christy is the Christy from Limerick. Is that right? So we decided for Madeira because we came to Madeira in the first place out of nowhere. I was checking place to.
You came out of nowhere.
Yeah. In 2018, I was checking for a place to go on holidays, and. Yeah, no, but you said you decide. So I was checking places.
We were planning to go on holidays in January because we work both in Ireland. And as the weather is, let's say, a little bit tricky to handle in January in Ireland, we decided maybe go somewhere warm. We were thinking maybe Greece, maybe Spain, maybe whatever. But then I told her, just you look into it, you book it, I'll follow. Just tell me if I need what kind of bathing suit I need.
Then I started to check places. I said, let's check Portugal. And then I came across Madeira. And I said, look, it looks beautiful. Let's book there. And then we came to Madeira in 2018. We fell in love for the island. And then in 2019, we came back to get married here. We had our honeymoon. And then we decided we would move for good. We started planning. We planned to move around.
We planned to move in 2018.
No.
We had the dream to.
We had the dream to move around the end of this year, 2021, more or less. But then the COVID hit. We lost our main jobs in Ireland, so we said, "That's the time. Let's go.
Let's grab the computer and go."
Yeah.
Burn the rest.
And Débora, tem algum lugar na Ilha da Madeira que vocês ainda não conheceram? So Deborah is asking if there is some place in Madeira Island we didn't know yet.
Yes,
vários. Tem vários lugares que a gente ainda não conheceu, porque no momento eu tô sem carro, a gente tá sem carro, eu peguei a minha carta, já expliquei em inglês, eu peguei a minha carta, mas eu não dirijo há 10 anos, então eu vou fazer umas aulas de direção primeiro, para depois pegar um carro e começar a dirigir. Então, no momento, a gente está meio limitado, os ônibus para cidades mais afastadas, eles são mais esporádicos, então a gente não foi para muito lugar ainda, tanto por conta da pandemia, né? Que tem lockdown. Yeah, as I'm explaining in Portuguese now, we didn't travel also because of the pandemic. We have the curfew, so it's kind of tricky to go to places by bus now. We have to sleep there.
The problem is, you have to be locked away somewhere in a house or so by 6, 7 o'clock. And then if you go out with a car, you have to stress back.
Yeah.
Or else you have to book a hotel. But then what you want to do in a hotel room? I worked my whole life in hotels. I don't want to be locked away like a chicken in a hotel room from 6 o'clock and I can't do nothing anymore. So we wait until this is over, or until maybe we stay more local to Funchal, so we can go forward and backward easily without stressing, because she has to do all the driving. I can try the driving.
No, I'll drive.
It will be another vlog.
I'll drive. For you, if you were watching and you don't know why, he's legally blind. He has 15% of vision, so he can't drive. So I prefer a drive.
Fine then.
And so next, Dennis. Hi, Dennis. Thanks for being here. Just out of curiosity, how did you move to Ireland in the first place? Have you gotten European citizenship or some kind of family visa from here? No, actually, I have Italian citizenship, but I went to Ireland as a student for exchange. I stayed in Ireland 2 years with a student visa while I sorted my documents. Then I went to Italy. I stayed in Italy for a few months. I was living in Italy for a few months. And then I got my citizenship. Then I went back to Ireland. So,
question for you?
Yeah.
What's question for you?
Yeah.
I have a European citizenship.
Yeah. You have a European citizenship.
I just went to Ireland. I just went to Ireland for the money.
Yeah.
I just went.
Didn't work very well.
I know. Well, it was not too bad considering all. I lived in Switzerland before, and I was spending all my holidays in Ireland. And then I said, this is ridiculous, spending all the money, going to Ireland all the time, spending money for hotels and tours and all this. So I just said, I'll pack up, I'll go, because I can do my job anyway. And I went to Ireland during the economic crash after the Celtic Tiger collapse. Very clever. But it worked out fine at the end. So, yeah. That's it.
Yep, that's it.
And then
Jason.
I met her.
Sorry. So Jason, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hope to meet you in Funchal one day. Yeah, just let us know when you're in Funchal City Center. Send us a private message and we can meet for a coffee or for a beer or whatever you prefer.
Or for both.
Or for both. Janette is my mom. Amei a camisa. I love Ian's shirt.
Yes, it's a designer. Made by lefties.
Michael, try maracuja lemonade. Thank you. It's amazing. It's maracuja and lime. No, they use lemon.
Lemon, yeah.
No, lime. Maracuja, lime, and sugar if you want. We usually ask without the sugar, but
you only have to be careful with the maracuja lemonade or the maracuja caipirinha. It is extremely relaxing.
Yeah.
Whatsoever, you drink 2-3 of them, you hear the paddle beach, the water coming in. It's kind of a zen atmosphere. You just roll your sleeping bag out and you stay.
Yeah. And next one, the weather in Ireland is grand. Yeah, I prefer the weather in Madeira.
Especially the 2 days of summer.
Yeah.
Which are normally not connected.
Hello, Michael. Love to hear you speaking Portuguese, Brazilian. Beautiful. Obrigada. Lindos. My sister, Lindos.
Which sister?
Ariane.
This one.
Yeah.
I had to dance with her.
Yeah. 4372. Let me just go to one question from the questions we had from Instagram. Alpha, did you guys buy apartment or are you renting? Can you share the costs in detail? No, we are renting an apartment in Funchal at the moment, and we pay 550 per month. It's 1-bedroom apartment. We were looking for a 2-bedroom apartment in the beginning, but then we say, oh, what are the odds that somebody comes to visit now with the pandemic? So we decided just to go for 1-bedroom and save some money. So 550 is very well located, and
because we could have rented cheaper, for example, or more expensive. I mean, the sky's the limit here. Cheaper, then you have to have a car or you have to go on the public transports to go forward and backward. And with the pandemic, and me being Germaphobe, I don't like to be on public buses. Yeah, and then if I have to go by myself by myself into the city center, it's hard to flag the right bus because I can't really see it in time. And then so we decided to rent in the city center in an area which is quite nice, I have to say. It's around Foro Madeira, so it's in San Martino.
Ajuda.
So we are 3 minutes away from the ocean, from Lido Promenade, the Magic Tea House, all this. So it's wonderful. Here we have 550. We have 1-bedroom apartment, as you said. We have a storage unit. We have 2 balconies, seaside, 1 small one for my laundry machine, and 1 bigger one just where the magic happens. Fully equipped kitchen with dishwasher, humongous, huge fridge if you compare Irish fridges.
They're not standard. You can't compare with Irish fridges.
The ones in the apartment where barely the Guinness fits in, and then you have to leave the food out. So this is this, and then we pay around we pay for internet and TV.
Internet and TV and landline. We don't use the landline, but it's included.
We have a landline. The phone is somewhere in the box.
It's 46, 45, 90.
Yeah, but we have 1 terabyte connection for the internet, and we have 200 channels? No, how many?
120. We have most of the biggest package they have.
Yeah, we have a lot of all the history and the National Geographic channels. We have also 2 German channels. Bad acting in German TV, I have to say. It's going down. And we also have a channel, I don't know which one it is now, with a lot of cartoons, Simpsons and all the Family Guy, all the stuff I like.
Fox Comedy.
I like Fox Comedy.
So we have the NOS, the package with the maximum channels, 1 terabyte of internet, and we pay $45.90. Plus we have 11 sports to watch Bayern games.
To watch Bundesliga.
To watch Bundesliga, and we pay €9 extra.
And we have to pay just gas, water, and electricity.
Gas we pay around €20 per month.
20?
Yeah, it was not 20 last time. 25.
Gas.
Yeah. Or 16.
It was like 15, 16.
Yeah, around €20, let's say, more or less.
She always pays more.
15, 20. And electricity we pay around 25. Water we pay, I think it's around 22. I can check later, but I forgot to write down for you. But I think it's around 20, 25 as well. So
we spend a little bit more on electricity at the moment because home office.
Yeah.
You have no company who pays for your electricity bill and for all of this.
But still, comparing to Ireland, in Ireland we used to pay €150 per month for electricity, so it was like 3 years to 5 years per day, depends on
because
the heating on.
Our house was one of those old Georgian buildings, so the plumbed heater was more like decorative. I mean, you can turn it on, but there was not really heat coming out of it because the landlord had it on the timer. And the rest we had to heat electric. So we had an oil radiator, 2 kilowatt oil radiator, which was kind of steep on the electricity bill.
Yeah. So here is very cheap comparing to Ireland, for example. Also, the internet in Ireland, we had 250 megabyte and more or less the same channels, and we paid 110. Here we pay 45, so it's way better. What else we pay? Well, groceries we spend around €60 per week in the counting supermarket. Yeah, so supermarket we spend around €60 per week, and in the fruit market we spend around 25 per week. So
because we use a lot of fruits and vegetables because we don't really eat breakfast, so we juice like half-liter juice each for breakfast, and that's why we need a lot of fruits.
Carrots and beetroot and stuff. Yeah. So that's it, more or less, our expenses. What else? I think that's it, the expenses. With transport, we really walk to the city center or we walk to Câmara de Lobos. once in a while we take Uber when we walk to these places and we want to come back. We come back by Uber. So,
but Uber is considering all it. It's kind of not too expensive.
Yeah, it's very
we had
cheap.
bad experience with taxis here because they were charging whatever they wanted. So we always felt like a little bit ripped off after. So we decided to go for Uber. That's fine, yeah.
Yeah, Uber, for example, Uber from here to the city center, from our house to the city center, we spend €5.50. So if we take a bus, both of us would be €4. So it's more or less the same.
And you have less people in the car.
Yeah.
Normally.
And it's faster. So from Uber, we spend a little bit by Uber of transport per week, but that's it. When I go to the hospital to do some exams too, I go by Uber. I spend $3.50 going to the hospital because I'm close. So it's usually better than taking the bus for us. And I think that's it with the expenses. I don't remember anything else.
And restaurants depends on what is your budget. I mean, you can have a lovely dinner for more or less €40.
For two, yeah.
For two, yeah.
For two,
or else,
drinks.
Of course, you can spend hundreds of euro. So it depends on where you go. Since we are not so posh people, we like to eat more.
We like beer house.
No, we like to eat in smaller places. Mostly we go locally, which is then way cheaper than if you eat the same somewhere else in the city center where they charge double for the same food.
Yeah. But I think now at the moment, most of the places, they're not charging so much because they're not tourists. So they're trying just to make promotions and stuff. But it depends on which restaurant you go, really. And we have a question from Star-Lord was, can you please share some insights on career? I want to move to Madeira, but I don't know what kinds of jobs are available there. At the moment, it's very tricky because Madeira is basically tourism and restaurants and hospitality, and at the moment without tourists.
Yeah, but it's all over the world.
Yeah, exactly. Not just here; it's all over the world. Because of the pandemic, it's very tricky to find job anywhere.
I think if you work online like us and you don't really need to be in a certain city because you have to go into the office or in a certain country, then this is perfect here. Because the weather is amazing and you can work, you can relax, and you can get your stuff done. If I would try now to work in my old field, in hotel, I was guest relations manager, I was a hostel manager, all this, I think I would struggle at the moment. First of all, I have to learn a little bit more Portuguese, which I'm on at the moment. A little bit more.
Learning.
I'm learning. I have every Monday, I have another video out on this channel, the German who learns Portuguese. So first episode was launched last Monday. Next one is coming this Monday, and so on. I will also have my own Instagram soon enough for it. But if I want to work now in a hotel with most of the hotels closing or being on whatever short-term employment or whatever they do at the moment, it would be a little bit more difficult. Also being a tour guide, I mean, we have connections to other tour companies. They have still business, thank God. But obviously it's not the same as we would have no full blast tourism with all the cruise liners coming in and all the flights coming in. Then it would be way, way more easier to find a job. And then for Starlord, it depends on, we don't know what your field is.
Yeah.
I mean, if you work online, and you don't need to be somewhere, and you have European or whatever citizenship or visa, then that's the place.
Yeah.
If you're I don't know.
It's hard to say.
What else you could be if you have a.
It's hard to say because we're not really active looking for jobs here, so we don't know what's available, and we know most of the jobs are in hospitality and tourism and stuff, but we don't really know.
I think maybe if you're super specialized in something, you're a brain surgeon.
You have.
I think brain is more or less the same all over the world. Don't know if they change much here in Madeira. Or your heart surgeon, or your maybe not doctor, lawyer would be difficult. Maybe
I know what you're
No.
thinking of saying. No, because there's a channel.
No, I said about like if you mafia or so, you kill people for money, then
no,
not the other one.
No, so is there a Primark store on the island, Christy? Limerick. See, it's Christy from Limerick.
No,
I told
thank
you.
God, no.
No, there's no Primark here.
Or pennies.
I love them, but they don't have it here. But they have lefties. Is the
if you're colorblind and you would love to buy wonderful shirts, no, they have lefties is more or less like pennies, I would say.
Yeah.
A little bit more expensive, I think.
A little bit. I think it's more or less the same. Yeah, more or less the same.
I only used pennies in Dublin to go from Henry Street into the Woolshed when it was raining.
It's more or less the same, and the queues here for lefties are like the queues for pennies in Dublin, so it's more or less the same. And yeah, Dennis, it's probably a dumb question, but how's the access from Madeira to the continent? Can you easily travel by plane and boat? How expensive it is?
Yeah, you can row. It's only 900 kilometers if you.
No, boat. Yeah, boat. There's a ferry, but I believe the ferry only works during the summertime. The ferry doesn't go during the winter times.
No, but you can fly easy.
And plane is the easiest option.
You can fly direct from Madeira, from Funchal to Lisbon for sure.
Yeah,
to
Porto,
London, to Belfast. I don't know now after Brexit, no idea anymore.
Yeah,
you can fly to
and
different.
During the pandemic too, but usually you can fly to most of the places in Germany.
Not most
directly.
Of them. They have to have an airport first.
I know. Yeah. You got what I meant to.
Don't know if the BR airport in Berlin is open now.
I don't think so.
Maybe not yet.
Not yet.
We wait a little bit longer for that.
And how expensive it is? It depends on the time of the year and everything.
And all what we have is before COVID.
Yeah.
When everything
now
was
we
normal
have
and
you
had all the. We were flying from Belfast to here for what, €90?
Yeah, €90 from Belfast to here with Jet2.
One way, €90, which was cheap enough.
Yeah.
Or else then now we were flying from Dublin via Lisbon and from Lisbon down here.
With TAP, we paid like 120, I think, from Lisbon to here, 120. And now we were informed that if you're a resident in Madeira, we have some discount with the flights, but we're not sure because we never.
No, I think you can claim some money back.
Yeah, you can claim some money back.
But now afterwards, when all the air traffic is coming back, I don't know if the airlines have the same dumping prices because they just want to fill up the planes.
Yeah.
Or they will just overcharge because they have to make some money back. We have to wait and see when that will be possible.
But it's usually very easy. They have many flights per day coming. For example, from Lisbon, they have almost every hour, every 2 hours. There's a lot of flights
from Germany. We saw from Berlin, Munich. I think Berlin not all year. It was just in the summer or so. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. It's just in the summer.
Yeah, and then there was a problem back in the last few years that a few German airlines got out of business or so. So there was a lot of flight cancelled. But I know that
from Switzerland you can fly direct to.
From Zurich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's many places. And it's very easy. It's 1.5 hours from Lisbon to here, so it's very quick. And Evelyn's back. Hi, I'm back. Hi, Evelyn.
Hi, we were worried about you. Evelyn is our hardcore fan.
Yeah, she follows us since the beginning.
She comments on everything. She's amazing.
Yeah.
How's the weather in Scotland, Evelyn?
Yeah. So let me see. Questions. Yeah, no, yeah, that's it. That's it for the questions I had. Don't just try everything. That's it from the questions I had. She said it's cold. She couldn't find us the streaming. That's why now she's back. But
sorry for that. We had technical problems. It was a different setup with YouTube, but we figured it out.
Yeah, I never did this before. We never did this before.
Next time there will be no delay.
Yeah.
Because normally.
Or late.
No. Because normally we don't do YouTube stream, in a private life you do like Zoom or WhatsApp or Facebook streams or whatever.
We never did YouTube streaming before, so.
But now we're professionals in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So she studies code in Scotland. Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah. I thought so.
I mean, when is it warm in Scotland?
Yeah. I have been looking for rental houses, but there don't seem to be any. Who did you use to find a house? We found our apartment in a website. I'll put here for you. Yeah. Idealista.
Yeah, but for example, if you walk here through Funchal, I think every third door or so it's a real estate agent.
We found our apartment at this website, but here in Funchal there's plenty of real estate agents. But there's this website, and there's, I don't remember the other one. Madeira.
The fancy one.
Yeah, I don't remember. Madeira Legacy.
Yeah, Madeira Legacy. Yeah.
I don't remember the website, but there's Madeira Legacy.
Yeah, we visited one house here in Funchal. Huh?
Yeah.
It was 3-bedroom house in Zee, a little bit up the hill, so you see the whole harbor, everything. 3-bedroom house with a huge terrace, kitchen, everything brand new furnished, and was 800.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was really nice. Yeah.
It was really nice, but then we decided to go a little bit smaller and wait until COVID is over.
Yeah, and there's the Casa. There's one too. We checked, and there's another one. I can't remember now.
This one, the Century 21 or something.
Yeah, Century 21. Century 21. And there's the Era real estate. And there's the website. There's another website we checked as well, but I don't remember right now. But I'll check, and the computer later has saved, and I'll send it to you.
100 or more.
Yeah.
Realtors.
I'll send it to you. And also, if you have Facebook, there's a few groups renting in Madeira on Facebook, so you can check that they always post things there, and also in the marketplace on Facebook, they post as well. We visited a few apartments from the marketplace on Facebook too.
We visited a lot of apartments to find this one, because we wanted furnished for the beginning, which was a mistake at the end. Because we had to get the landlord to get the bed out. It was too old. It was not worth it. And then we furnished our apartment on our own, thanks to IKEA from Lisbon. We got everything shipped over here, which is nice. At least you know what you get in IKEA. And when we visited the apartment, and it says partly furnished, for example, you have a bed in it, maybe no mattress, or you had some camping furniture in the living room, or you had a kitchen where there was holes for the dishwasher and for the oven or so, and then you were told, that will be all in by next week. But when you show an apartment, you should have it as it is, as you want to rent it, and not like promise people, and then you might as well then wait for longer, or God knows what you're gonna get, maybe grandma's oven. So there was that we didn't really like this when it's partly furnished. Or then we had unfurnished, which was nice too, but then it was huge.
And the one furnished one we visited looked all fine, and then the realtor brought us to the bedroom, and he opened the wardrobe, and there was the smell of mold inside the wardrobe. And I said, no, I'm burned up with moldy apartments, so no, you remember the one over there?
Yeah, they were saying they will open the back panel and just cut the back panel and put a new one in it, but then being German again and germaphobe, when you have mold in the building, in the walls or something, you can't just change the wooden panel and say, okay, that's mold, be gone. It's a major job to do it, and so we didn't.
Yeah, the apartment was nice because it was 2 bedrooms and was a really affordable price, but when we smelled the mold, I said no.
We like this apartment now. It's amazing. We have stone floors in it. Super easy to clean. We see the ocean. I mean, she sees the ocean.
Yeah, we dismantled the dining table and we put our office in there.
You can see our little office.
And then because we always eat outside in the balcony, we have a little table with chairs and outside in the balcony, so we have lunch, dinner there, so we didn't need
our dining room is outside.
Yeah, so we didn't really need it, so we dismantled it. We put this in the storage and we kept it there. I'm looking for a place with a garden to grow my food. I'm not on Facebook. Send us a private message and
maybe we can send you a few.
Yeah, I'll check what I can find.
But we can just send you the realtor companies and you have to check them yourself.
Because on Facebook they have a few phone numbers and stuff. I can check and I can send it to you. I will put our email here. You can send us in the email.
Maybe we open up our new brand. Give us a realtor service.
Yeah. You send us an email which area you're looking for, and I'll keep an eye for you. And how easy are landlords with pets? It depends. For example, our landlord, he doesn't allow pets in this apartment.
No, I barely could move in.
Yeah, I had to convince them.
She had to bring me in the backpack.
But usually it's fine. In our building, for example, there's a lot of people with pets, cats and dogs, and
small dogs,
fine.
I would say,
yeah. So I don't know.
And then it depends on all over the world. Either they allow pets or they don't allow it. If you ask them, they would say. I had the problem back in the days. I was a musician, and in Switzerland, for example, in the contract it states for some apartments, no pets, no smokers, which was okay, and no musicians. So I smoked. I was a musician. I didn't have a pet, but it was pretty tricky. So you always had to pretend, no, you're not a musician, or you had to find a basement to rehearsal in it. But here with pets.
Yeah, I think especially if you're looking for a house, I think it would be even easier than to have the
Maybe they want to see the pet, to see how big.
Yeah, it's 2 cats.
2 cats.
So I think we'll be fine. Not sure.
If you ask the landlord?
Yeah. Yep. That's it.
Good night.
No. And guys, I have to say thank you so much for being here. We have 12 people now. I thought we would have like 2 or 3 people.
Yeah, see, we had a bet before she lost. She said it would be under 5, I said it would be way over 5. Yeah. So I doubled. I won.
Thanks for being here.
I won. Yeah, we're trying to do this now on a monthly basis. To stay in contact with everybody.
Yeah.
If you have any wishes, what you want to see of Madeira, you can send us private messages on Facebook, Instagram, direct message on YouTube, and then we will see what we can reach and where we can log for you guys. We would love to do that. Because there's other vloggers out there. So Madeira is a small island, and sometimes you feel like a copycat because somebody goes there and you already had it planned, or you go there and 1 week after someone else goes there, or you had this brilliant idea and somebody else just does it now because you couldn't reach it, and you feel like, oh my God, I don't want to do this now or next week because it feels like we're copying Jeff, or we're copying Laos and Michael, or we're copying the Guyanos, or someone. So we always try to.
Yeah, we keep an eye on everybody to see, because, for example, we had planned. I don't remember where was the place, but we had the plan to.
No, we planned the Christmas lights and everybody did it.
Yes. No, we have planned to do one place, and somebody else the same week we were planning to do, somebody else did, and we say, okay, so let's skip this one and let's go to plan B. So
let's
we're always
panic, conjure something up now.
Yeah.
But now we're trying to have material 2-3 weeks in ahead. So we always have something in stock and we can swap it around.
Yeah.
We try to do not the obvious places in town or in around. We try to do more hidden places, like we did the Dragon Tree Park, which I guess not many people heard of. It's a nice little place. We did that one. We did a poncho tasting. So whoever wants to do a poncho tasting, you better do it now. The video will be out on Friday. We will do more poncho tasting all over the island. We will also do some other drinking related tasting, and not so much food, because there's too much food bloggers out there, and other people have way more patience to film very slow and to eat the food very cold.
Yeah, we eat cold too, but we don't have patience to film very slow.
So we don't like to do the food.
We don't know how
production.
to do it actually. Yeah.
No, we could, but I don't have the patience.
Yeah.
When I have food, I see the food, I want to eat it. So we have another few ideas coming up. Hopefully soon. We have to get the car situation sorted too. But we want to show all the places which maybe haven't been seen yet, or which are not so well known at the moment. Yeah. We want to feature smaller companies, a few vineyards, and obvious places, of course, because we need some views too. Yeah, because I don't know when was the last time that one of you guys Googled Dragon Park, Funchal.
Yeah, I think never, probably.
It's an amazing area. If you love trees, if you love plants, or like plants from Madeira, if you like spiders, lizards, birds, it's all there. Yeah. We have seen it all, and those are the places we're going to do, and other places which we don't want to tell now, because maybe we don't want to run into each other at the same place. Cameras all over the place.
We can, but then we plan to do it together.
We do a big production. We storm the place. 3 channels at a time.
Yeah, that would be cool too.
Yeah.
And Evelyn, I missed a bit. So it's living in Madeira more expensive than Ireland? No, Jesus, it's way cheaper. Way cheaper.
It's way cheaper.
Yeah. And the rent is 3 times cheaper. The electricity is 3 times cheaper.
The drinks are way cheaper. I don't know if you drink everything. Beer is way cheaper, especially if you go to the local places and not to the normal overrun places. It's super cheap.
Yeah, for example, 1-bedroom apartment in Dublin was around 1,500. Smaller than the one we have.
You can find cheaper, obviously, but then it can be old and worn, as we speak out of experience, or you have to share with 4, 6, 30 people.
No, here's way cheaper. But of course, if you compare to the minimum wage here is 4 times less than the minimum wage in Ireland. So for people who work for minimum wage here, of course, if you compare, it's the same. But for us, that we're still doing bits and pieces here, is still way cheaper than in Ireland.
Yeah.
Laus and Michael, we get you guys. Yeah, it's complicated, but it's funny. Yeah, to see, like, it's funny because it's interesting to see the videos we did that Laus and Michael, they did the same places. For example, Stay Class did the same places, but everybody has a different vision from the same place.
Yeah, and
so
sometimes
it's very interesting.
Sometimes you just pull your hair.
Yeah.
You do a place and you get hundreds of views. Somebody else does the same place, gets thousands of views. Or you do a video where really you put your heart in, and you went maybe 2 days to go back and film and put it all together, and you have less outcome, or you have amazing outcome. Then you have videos where you're just saying,
we have to produce something, let's go there and film this.
For example, we did as an experiment, we did the Forum Madeira, the Christmas lights. So we went out there with our cameras, we filmed, we took a few photos, we walked up and down the floors, we shot from outside, from in front and everything. We put it up.
It's very easy to do.
Yeah, we put it up, flopped. Now it has what, 1.9K?
1.9K views, yeah.
So you don't understand.
It's way more than the average we have.
Yeah, the average. Yeah, the Christmas videos are pretty good.
Not counting the Christmas videos.
We did, for example, too, we did a New Year's video, 26 minutes. We went on a boat, on a catamaran, filmed it from the ocean, which is amazing. Sorry, Evelyn, that you almost got seasick from one of the camera setups. We will keep that in mind. We have a drone now. If the weather's not too bad, we will film with a drone next year.
Yeah.
So we put a lot of time in it, in a lot of editing, music, background music, presets, all this, color grading, and it's okay. And then we have friends that just filmed with the smartphone, and they got, I don't know, 5 times more views. So it has all to do with Google and algorithm, and when you post it, and when people are watching it, and how much the algorithm is picking up on you or so, and how many people like your videos, and how much time is watched on YouTube according to your subscriber number, or according to your viewer number. It's black magic, YouTube, you know. And then you look into it, and you finally found the spell, and then they change it.
Yeah.
So we have friends working high up in Google. I'm on them now to try to get some sneak peek inside.
And they don't know.
But they don't even know YouTube. They say, oh, YouTube is just a brand of us. We are Google, we're not YouTube. I'm on it. If I ever get some insight, I might as well meet you at the corner of the alleyway, and we hand out some paperwork. But it's an experiment. Yeah. Let's see. And now you see, Madeira, it's also small to vlog. As I said, we always run into each other, or maybe one of the days we kill each other with the drones by accident because we didn't saw the other one hiding behind the tree. So we want also to travel in the future. We want to go back to Spain, to Malaga, and all those places. Germany, we want to do all those grim storytelling places. Obviously, we also want to do some crazy places from Chernobyl or other very interesting, spooky places. We have a list.
Big list.
The problem is now we need to be able to travel again, and maybe have a little bit more money.
Yeah.
And then we're on.
Yeah.
Equipment we have. We have our little mini drone, so we should be able to fly this everywhere.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And Evelyn says she drinks whiskey.
Wonderful woman.
Yeah.
Evelyn, look here, I said it's tea. It's poncha.
It's poncha.
From Camara de Lobos, our favorite bar. They give us takeaway poncha because they're very lovely people.
And I have always cooked for myself using local produce and find it cheaper or the same as UK. What about council tax, waste collection, etc.? Do you pay for water? Yes, we pay for water. Council tax is the landlord who pays. We don't pay. The land is included in our rent. And waste collection we don't pay as well.
Because we have a garbage house down in the garage with big containers, so we throw everything, sort everything out there.
And it's all separated, recycling, everything is...
The only thing I'm missing here in those apartment building is compostable container. I mean, I understand with the heat and the temperature here, it would smell awful in the summer, but we barely have any garbage because we buy everything fresh.
In the fruit market, it's just in front of our house, the fruit shop.
Yeah, we have some compostable, barely any plastic here, barely any rest. How do you call it? Rest garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Organic.
No, not organic.
Yeah, or not organic. It's waste.
Which is not waste. Yeah. So
we always try to not buy plastic because we are very.
Yeah, and in some of the shops too now, like products and stuff like shower, so you can buy a refill, or you can buy cleaning product refill, which I really like.
Yeah.
It's concentrated, and then you dilute with water.
Yeah, so we always try to minimize the plastic, but we always separate everything: plastic, paper, aluminum, and just the only thing missing for us is the compost, because we use a lot of vegetables, so we always have a lot of compost garbage. Not a lot, but we always have more compost garbage than everything else.
And the good thing is, for example, with the beer bottles here from Coral.
Yeah, not just the beer, but the water.
Can I make some? My favorite brewery on the island, Coral. I salute you. All the Coral or Brisa or everything done by Atlantic in glass bottles, you can normally bring it back in Pingo Doce where you buy it. They have a machine. You throw it in there and you get some deposit back. So this brings our glass volume down too.
Yeah, and for water we pay, but for example, in our apartment here is 1-bedroom apartment, we pay around 20-25 euros per month for water. So
yeah, but we have a dishwasher.
Yeah.
We shower every day. So we're very clean people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I have to water my 6 bonsais twice a day. So this is also a big water bill for my gardening.
Yeah. And she remembers when she almost got sick with the video.
We will keep it down.
Yeah. Are you forced to be vaccinated in Madeira? Actually, we don't know yet because they're still starting here with the elderly homes and people in the hospitals. So
with the vaccine,
yeah, we don't really have a clue yet.
And this is a complete topic now. I know that there's people which are against vaccines, then there are people which say whatever, then there's conspiracies, which we really like, that there is something in the vaccine that the government can control us or they give us. I mean, and then I lived in Switzerland, the holy land of the pharmaceutical companies. And I know from experience with people working long time, the pharmaceutical companies always like to keep people sick because otherwise they don't want to heal people. They just keep them sick, keep them longer on the payroll. So with the vaccine here, I think we will get it eventually. We're not in the age group yet. Also looking.
And our utente is the number you get for the health department. We applied for it and they got our number, but our number is kind of blocked. So we contact them and they're verifying. So we don't know. I think we are still not entitled to it until they fix our number.
We have the residency in Madeira, and the guy who did the health number had one job. It was an old man, very unfriendly.
Yeah.
I think it was him and the guy at the tax office.
Yeah.
He was super unfriendly too.
And the one in the Loja do Cidadão.
Ah, yes. Those were, but he was just a figure out in the hallway. Those were the only unfriendly guys and very unhelpful. And of course, they fucked it up. All the other ones were amazing when you go to the authorities. I mean, she speaks Portuguese now. Okay, that helps maybe. But they were super friendly. They always help you, or sometimes you come and you have no appointment, and if they can squeeze you in somehow, they did.
If there's some document missing, I'll go there, take a copy, and come back. And they always try to help you.
Or they explain you where you find the next copy shop.
Yeah.
So it's super friendly, super helpful here in the government offices.
Yeah. Recycling is very good. I recycle everything. Do bokashi for my kitchen waste and compost the rest. Do you pay water for cubic meter? Yes, water is for cubic meter here. And I don't believe you can make the vaccine in less than a year. Yes, exactly what we were talking about. We don't know because first they said they need to test for a year, and then suddenly less than a year they have the vaccine ready and they're vaccinating everybody. So
it's
mayhem. You never know.
And then you don't know many companies when they can really deliver what their promises, all the countries in the world, and then we'll wait.
Yeah.
So far we are healthy.
Yeah, and we are avoiding the crowds. They have the curfew here for this week because it's carnival and everything.
It should be carnival. That's why
it's canceled. Yeah,
I'm partying already.
But they have the curfew from 5 p.m. here, but it's not helping because we see every day we hear people in the street. After 9-10 o'clock, we still hear people in the street. Not many, of course.
Just a few, we have to say, because there's barely no traffic.
But the thing I really think doesn't help is with the supermarket. For example, they're limiting the hours of the supermarket, and people are just gathering more and more in the supermarket. And before we had the supermarket because we had always tried to go to the supermarket like
during the week.
In the morning. Before it was very quiet. Now still during the week in the morning, there's no time anymore. It's always crowded, always queues and everything. Today we tried to go to the supermarket. There was a queue with at least like
20 30
people. Yeah.
Of course, there is social distancing. So well, we skipped it. I mean, we went to the fruteria, we bought more fruits, we bought more vegetables.
Yeah.
We went down to our favorite Mozambique restaurant, Hoi Hoi, to buy some African chicken.
Yeah.
Takeaway. It's super delicious. So we did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just skipped the supermarket because they are limiting the hours of the supermarket. It's not helping. You're lucky to speak Portuguese. Thank you. In Scotland, we pay water a standard amount. If you're single, you get 25% discount. Yeah, no, here is for cubic meter, so it doesn't matter if you're single or. Christina, hi guys, all the best with adventure in Madeira. Thank you, Christina. Christina from Lithuania. Christina, yeah.
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 I don't know. How do you know it's her?
Yeah, because I can see the photo.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
There's only
it's
one
very
Christine.
small, but I think it's her. Yeah. It's very small. I have my glasses. I think it's her. Thanks for being here.
How are things in Dublin if you're still there?
Yeah. I know EU citizens live in another EU country have to live in their new country for 3 months before you can qualify for residency papers. Yeah, here too. 3 months before you can do the residency papers. We waited the 3 months, and after that was easy peasy.
Yeah, super nice. So we went in there.
Yeah. The guy from the tax office, he said was 6 months, and then we went to the
Câmara
Municipal is the mayor's office, and they said it's 3 months we could do it, so it was easy, very easy. Also to exchange the driver's license, because my Brazilian driver's license I could exchange for the Portuguese one was easy. I know people.
She didn't even need to make an appointment. She just went to the security, smiled.
I know people from UK, they have to exchange too, and it's super easy. I think it's the same process.
I think as long as you have all the papers ready, and then appointment.
Yeah. So guys, we just have to say one thing. We have now a shop. We have our mug in the shop. Not just our mug. We're producing some t-shirts, some designs. So please check our designs in the shop. I'll put the link here.
We have funny t-shirts. We have Madeira t-shirts, right?
Yeah. We have a lot of nice Madeira t-shirts. And if you use the code, be with us, couple, you have 10% off in any shirt or any product. So please check and share with your friends. And if you have some idea of nice t-shirt you want, send it to us. We can try to see if we can arrange the design for you.
We're trying to create some Madeira t-shirts at the moment because we had some requests from people which always came over to Madeira. And they're saying, oh, guys, because we were talking to them private in Instagram and stuff. And they were saying, we really would like to have like a t-shirt, some whatever, the typical, I love Madeira, sunsets, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we started to create things now. There's a lot of nerd t-shirts out there, which are my doing.
Yeah.
So let's see now how it goes. It started all right, so but it's only out for a week now.
Yeah, it's out for a week. We just started, so please help us, give us your support. And Christina, it's me. Yeah, it's Christina. So jealous of you staying in Madeira while it's so miserable in Ireland now.
Well,
here is nice and
it's
warm.
Nice, yeah.
Today was 21 degrees. It was nice.
Yeah.
And Christy, did you have to show health insurance policy when receiving residency papers? No, it was super easy. We just had to show the rental contract, and the NIF is the tax number.
And our, obviously IDs.
Yeah, our IDs, tax number, and the apartment rental contract. I think that was it. It was very easy.
It was not much.
We had to bring the tax papers from the apartment that the landlord gave to us. But that was it. It was super easy. It's not very complicated to do it.
And they were super friendly and helpful.
Yeah, and they didn't ask any health insurance policy. No. And also because if you need private doctors here, they're not so expensive. And if you have the residency, I believe is a little bit cheaper. No, if you have the retention number, it's a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
But for example, I went to do exams and my consultation was like 50 euros, so it was more or less the same price that I paid in Ireland.
Mm-hmm. I got 2 wisdom tooth removed.
Yeah.
I know, not related, as you always say, it's not relevant.
I didn't say it was not relevant.
It's a funny story. We went into the dentist because I had a little bit of tooth pain for
a little bit.
Yeah, for many weeks, a lot of tooth pain.
A lot of tooth
but
pain.
Then being me, I thought, it will go away eventually, because we Germans, we don't go to the doctor until we have the leg in the trunk. We bring it.
Yeah.
So we went to the doctor just for consultation to see what has to be done just to get a quote and everything. The doctor's from Brazil, obviously, the dentist, obviously, what do you expect? So they had a big chat, a big laugh, and then I heard, we're taking the teeth out right now. So I had no time to settle or relax.
Yeah.
He really butchered the teeth out.
Baby, you're taking your teeth right now. Right now? Yeah, right now.
He butchered the teeth with a lot of sweat and cursing. But it was 300 euro for 2 wisdom teeth, which I think it's not too bad, because considering when my ex-girlfriend had to get it done in Switzerland, it was in the thousands for 1 tooth. So I think the doctors here, especially my Brazilian dentist, he's my friend. I have 2 more projects for him coming soon. If you're interested in a full HD video, the camera will not shake much, just me.
Yep. But there's the song "I Don't Hate My Dentist" because he's lonely. And Evelyn, I like your giraffe on the wall. Thank you. This was a present from a friend. She's from Botswana and she was living in Ireland at the time. Her aunt is the artist, so she painted and she gave it to us.
Yeah, she bought a fair amount of our furniture when we moved.
Yeah.
She was our main savior to take all the big parts which we don't want to leave for the greedy landlords behind.
She bought our TV, our couch, everything.
And so she gave us this.
Yeah, she gave us the giraffe. She said it's a symbol of good luck.
Yeah, and to protect.
Yeah. Good luck and protection. Yeah.
So now we have giraffes from Botswana and the restaurant from Mozambique in the house.
Yeah.
Perfect. We're close to Africa anyways.
Yeah.
So we're just blending in with the team.
So guys, I think that's it for today. It's been more than 1 hour. We were planning to do more or less 1 hour.
For the first trial.
Yeah.
We will do it monthly now, but we will always announce it. Obviously, like a week or so or 2 weeks ahead.
Evelyn, that's some mug. Yeah, it's a Bayern beer stein.
Yeah, there are Germans in the house, and we drink beer from bigger glasses.
Yeah, and water too.
And water too, yeah. We didn't have ponche yet in it.
Yeah.
It would be a little bit too brutal. So yeah, we will doing the vlog now once a month. We have to see what suits the live stream once a month. We have to see what suits people the best. If you're happy with the time now, we're gonna leave it like it. Saturdays 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
6 o'clock. What was it?
7 o'clock.
7. Yeah. The other ones were 6 o'clock. So we do Saturday 7 o'clock. If you want to do later, not too late, because I'm aging. I need my pills to stay awake. And we'll just announce it.
But just let us know in the comment if 7 o'clock was a good time, or if you prefer a little bit earlier, a little bit late, not too late.
And please help us on YouTube. Whenever we have a video, watch it. If you like it, according to YouTube, they want it. And if you can comment on the video, just put a comment under it. Like Evelyn,
helps a lot.
Won't fail the videos. We're very happy about that.
Helps a lot for the algorithm, and because YouTube is a bitch, we never know how to. I can't say that.
Oh my God, guys, that was the last.
YouTube is a beach. It's a beach nice with sand.
That was the last stream from us. Oh my God, I hear the special squad running up the stairs.
Now there's another question, Evelyn. How old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Jesus, mind your own business. My wife is just sitting right beside me. Send me a private message. I think
you're 44.
44, yeah.
You'll be 45 this year.
I don't know anymore, I just stopped counting.
You're 44. I'm 37.
Yeah.
No, 37.
I don't know.
37.
You don't look like a day over 50.
Yeah, I'm from 83, 37. Yeah, I'll be 38 this year.
So I'm going to be 45 this year.
Yeah.
Okay, this will be in November. If the COVID regulations are a little bit loose, we can have all a humongous party at the beer house. We're going to have fireworks and everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This year probably I won't have any birthday celebration again. But
why
better than last year.
Why do you always want birthday celebration? That costs money,
Yeah, that's the point.
No, we had a nice birthday celebration plan. I don't know who of you guys drink rum. I mean, of course, from Evelyn now we know that she prefers
whiskey.
Yeah, from Christina, I know she likes to drink Bulmers and throw it over laptops. No hard feelings. No, we had planned to go to the North Distillery in Porto da Cruz to do a special tasting, and they have a wonderful bottle of rum, Madeira rum, which they age underwater.
Yeah.
So we wanted to do a big tasting there and buy this bottle of rum, which is 120 or something.
120, yeah.
So let's see how it works out. If not, we go to one of our favorite restaurants.
Yeah.
And do it there. See. If you like Madeira rum, try this North rum.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I'm going to be hopefully sponsored soon.
Evelyn, are you Scottish?
Jesus. No, I'm German.
Just the accent. Not even the accent.
I'm German. I lived in Scotland, in Edinburgh and in Glasgow for a while, but that's it. I drank a lot of Scotch or a lot of good, fine whiskey over there. A lot of wee drums.
Yeah, so that's it, guys.
Yeah, if that's it, then that's it.
No, but the questions is still coming. I'm answering.
Yeah.
I'm polite. But now there's no question for the moment, so now that's it. So let us know in the comments after what time suits best for you for the next one.
Or if you have places you want us to visit. We already have a list for Madeira from locals which send us, or expats which are from Madeira and live abroad, or from people which lived here for a while and moved back. So we know we have already a list which we have to work off. Due to COVID, we are slower than we want to be.
Yeah.
But we will do this. If you have any wishes or if you have any private questions, Evelyn, send us a message.
You guys can contact us on Instagram or on Facebook or send us an email. You have all the contacts here in our channel on YouTube. Okay?
So don't forget to watch our videos.
Like.
Subscribe, please, if you haven't done yet.
Click the bell and share. Share with your friends, share it with everybody, because we need your support. Please, please, please.
And we'll see you live more or less in a month. And the next video coming out, what's Friday?
Next video coming out Monday.
What's today?
Today is Saturday.
Today is Saturday, yeah. So on Monday, it's going to be me again learning Portuguese in the most incredible way.
Yeah.
So just watch and follow us. And thanks for watching the live stream.
Thanks so much for being here. Yeah, it meant
You're
a
amazing.
lot. Especially for me, I was very skeptical. So thank
She
you.
didn't want to do it. I had to convince her to do it.
Yeah. So thank you, Evelyn, Natalia, Dennis, cheers.
Laus and Michael.
Yeah, Laus and Michael, Christina, Christy, everybody who's still here. I can't remember the names of everybody there, but thank you so much for being here.
Wait here, what's this? Thank you, Britney Spears, Spice Girls, Cristiano Ronaldo, the Queen of England. You're wonderful people.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching all.
Thank you so much. Bye. See you next time.